This video came from a request I got in my comment section. One of my subscribers was asking me to create a DIY tutorial on how you can make an all-back cornrow on your own hair.
Go, 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 yo, go, go.
What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're just joining us for the first time, this is Generous DIY, the place to get all the boosts you need to do it by yourself. Hit the subscribe button if you've not already subscribed to my channel, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, to like, drop a comment in the comment section down below, and also put on your post notifications so that you get notified when I post another video. So I'm super excited about this because it means that people are really watching my videos and trying to recreate the stuff I put on my channel. And this is in line with my previous video where I talked about all the things you need to know about DIY hairstyling, the pros, the cons, and some useful tips I outlined in that video that will help you when you are trying to make your hair by yourself. And one of the things I said in that video is that you should learn the basics of hairstyling. And one of the basic things of styling your hair is making cornrows on your hair. That is one thing that you have to master before trying other technical hairstyles. If you've not seen that video, you can watch it right after watching this video. The link will be in the description box down below and on your screen. And on that note, always try to drop a comment in the comment section letting me know what kinds of videos you would like me to show you, because I value your opinions and I always go through my comments to know what areas that my subscribers really want me to focus on, or the areas they really want to see videos on. The thing is, if you don't drop a comment in the comment section telling me the kind of things you would like to see on my channel, I may not know that those things may be important to you, and even though I may plan on releasing those videos maybe at a later time in the future, it may not be tailored to your needs at that particular time. So it's important that you drop a comment in the comment section down below so that I can streamline my videos and know which videos are supposed to come first because of your request.
Sitting there gaslighting and confusing, wasn't me.
Because as you see, I reply to the comments and I try as much as possible to recreate the videos that you asked for. But without further ado, let us jump right into this video. Start with a wide tooth comb and use it to detangle my hair. Then I'm going to go in with my tail comb or any cutter you have that has a straight pointy end. But I'm going to be using my pin cutter because it gives me straight lines. So I'm going to use my nose as a demarcation to get the center part of my hair. And that's the best guide for you to use when you're trying to cut the center part. Now the center part of your hair might be a bit challenging to get a very straight line, but just keep working on it until you get something that is straight. So from that line, I'm going to take my cutter and plot it, just push it till I get to the back of my hair. Now you can see that the line is now a bit straight. So I'm going to take my mirror, my second mirror, and I'm going to use that to mirror the back of my hair and then define my parts and make sure that it's very straight. So this is how you will be able to get to equal parts of your hair. So now I'm going to secure one side of the hair, and the side I want to start working with, I'm going to go ahead and then just detangle the hair and then take my cutter and then cut a first straight line. You want to first start by cutting a straight line, don't be bothered about getting to the end first. Cut out that line. Now this is going to determine the size of the remaining, and because the center part of my hair has more hair than the edges of my hair, you want to make sure that it's not too big, because if it's too big then the other parts of the hair is going to be too tiny because there's not so much hair at that part. So I'm just going to use my cutter and just cut the line. Now you can see how I cut the bottom of my hair very small. It has like a straight pointy end because the length of your hair at the back is smaller than what's at the front. So if you don't cut it that way, you're going to run out of space for where you would put the braid. So I just straighten out the lines, then I'm going to go ahead and detangle my hair. You want to make sure the section is very straight and detangled. So guys, from the line that I just cut, I'm going to demarcate 3 sections. Now I have the right, the center, and the left part of the hair. So I flip it off and then I start with the right part. The right part, the center one is going to start by being in the front. So I take the left and then I grab the right underneath the front, the center one. And then that center one, I use it and grab the left That's how I'm going to create this pattern. Just go to the back, grab, as I'm grabbing the left, I pick a little more hairs and I just continue the pattern like that. So I take it underneath and then I grab the right part, and then I take the front one and I use it to grab the left part. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but just try and watch the video and practice what you have seen on your hair, even if it means watching this video many times as possible.
You'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something.
You also want to make sure that your braids are very straight, because if it's not straight, then your cornrows are not going to look very nice at all. So I recommend that you try as much as possible to practice this many times as possible, because the first time you're going to try braiding your hair is not going to be very strong and very straight, because you're not used to grabbing your own scalp yet. After some days, you come back and then you redo the style all over again so that you can master the braids on your hair. Once you get the technique, you will see that it's very easy, and then the only thing you now have to worry about is making sure that your braids are very tight and that they are also straight while you are braiding your hair. So I'm just going to keep braiding till I get to the end of my hair.
Feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this.
So guys, as I'm getting to the nape of my hair, some people always have painful hair if you pick the last part of the hair. So you want to do is just, once you're getting close, just pick that hair and add it to the hair instead of braiding till you get to that point. This is the way you prevent the hair from being painful. So I continue with the braid pattern, braid the hair. You can see that I braid a few tracks until I can see the hair when I bring it to the front of my head. Then after that, I'm going to flip it to the outer part of the hair, and I'm just going to continue my braid pattern. Make sure that my braid pattern is tight so that my hair is locked in and that there are no flyaways. Now the edge of my hair, I like to twist it because I don't like to leave my hair out. So this is how it looks like. So now I'm going to just use my eyes, just eyeball it and measure the second part of the hair. You can see how I just lift my head and use the cutter to cut it. Now you will see the line I cut. This is just the first cut I use. That's why it's important that you need a very straight cutter, because it's going to reduce the work on your hair. So after I get the straight line, I use that straight line to now cut the back, and while cutting the back, I'm going to use my hand to measure it so that I am very careful about not taking too many space at the back of the hair. If not, I will run out of space for the hair. So I go and straighten the line, and you see that it's very straight. Then I test it with my hand to make sure that it's not too big or bigger than the first one I cut. Take a small section in front. I'll just section the front a little, then I separate that part into 3 parts, giving me the right, the center, and the left part of the hair. Now after that, I take the other part of the hair and just place it on top of each other so that I'm not taking from the other part I've not sectioned. So now the right, center, and the left, you just flip it to the back. Now depending on whichever hand you decide to use, you can use your right hand or your left hand to start the braiding of the hair. I can use both hands, either hand, but since it's your first time, just find a hand that is comfortable for you and then use that to start. So I'm going to start with my right hand. So I'm going to take the right hand that is holding one of the hair. I take it at the back of the center and I pick the left. Now that center one now turns to the left. I'm going to go in front of that and I pick the right. So I'll take the left, the current right now, in front of the current center and take it to the back. So you can see how I use that hand to hold down that part of the hair. This is how you're going to make it very tight. So I just hold down, I go in at the back, I pick the other one, I hold down, I go at the back, I pick the next one. As I'm picking small hairs at the back. That's the hair that have not been braided yet. As I just keep repeating the process, I'm making sure that my lines are straight. As I'm braiding straight, I just keep repeating the process until it starts forming the cornrows on your hair. Now you can see that I didn't pick that part of my hair well, so I'm just going to lose a few tracks and repeat that part again. So you want to be careful when you are braiding your hair. You can make sure that you're not too much in a haste, because if this is your first time cornrowing your hair, it might take a little while. It can take up to 1 hour for you to get just your cornrows done. So you can see what I use my hands to do. You can see how I use it to demarcate my hair so that I'm not taking hair that I have not sectioned out for that particular part of the hair. hair. So that's what I do, and I just braid the ends of my hair until I can see it.
Wanna give me wings, you don't ever wanna set me free.
Now when you are trying to continue your braiding, there's an inner part for the hair and there's the outer part. So it's the outer part you want to flip off so that you can now braid the outer part, because if you braid the inner part, by the time you let go of the braids, it's going to be bent. You're not going to have that straight line. So now I'm going to go and put 4 more braids on my hair because I was going for 6 braids. This part of your hair is also one point because this is where the symmetrical part of your hair starts to form. So I'm just going to first of all cut a straight line first. After getting that straight line that I'm satisfied with, then from that straight line I'm going to go ahead and cut the symmetrical part down. Now you can see that now it's not really symmetrical right now. You can see the, like, it has an edge. So now I'm going to go ahead and take out that edge, because if you say it's a straight line, it's not like a complete straight line, it's a bit symmetrical. So you're going to follow the pattern of your hair and make sure that you are not cutting the back of the hair too much so that you don't run out of space to braid the hair. So when you cut out that part, make sure that your lines are very straight, and once you're satisfied with the size of the hair, I go ahead and I start braiding the hair. Now this part of the hair, I have to be careful so that you don't braid the hair too close to the edge, because there's a tendency to want to pull the braids to the edge. If you do it that way, the braid is going to look like it's falling and it's not going to look straight. So you want to make sure that it's at the center part. Then when you braid that first straight line, then you get to the curved part of the hair, then you start braiding it curved downwards. You just have to braid according to the way your head is shaped. That's the only way you're going to get it. So now I braided this first side of the hair, and at the edges you can see how I brushed it so that it's not falling off. Now I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process to the right side of the hair. So now guys, this is what it looks after I have braided the hair. You can see how they look equal and straight and everything. Now this is something I do if I want to rebraid my hair. Let's say my hair is old and I want to make a fresh cornrow on my hair. Instead of losing all the hair, I just take one part starting from the edge of my hair. I loosen the hair, and then after that I'm going to comb it out, and then I'm going to re-braid that part of the hair. So what I do is I just loose and braid. So after braiding this one, I'm going to lose the second one and braid it until I get to the other end of my hair. This is going to make it very easy instead of thinking of how to go and cut a fresh line. Now something I want to talk about is that you shouldn't be worried if you see that the center part of your hair looks shorter than the edge of your hair. This is very normal, because the line from the center of your head, as the cornrow center of your hair, is longer than the one at the edge of your hair, so that's not a problem. So I actually lost some footage, so I'm just going to demonstrate what I did on my hair. I took my leave-in conditioner and applied it throughout the tracks of my hair, and I went in with my Cornrows hair growth oil and I just applied it along the lines of my hair. And when I was done applying it, I used my hand to massage it into my hair, and also the front, that's the edges of my hair. I take a small portion and I also rub around the ends of my hair, just to make sure that my hair is protected and taken care of during the process of wearing this hair. Now guys, you can see what the hair looks like. So guys, one of the things you have to put in mind is that irregularities are very normal when you are trying to make all back cornrows on your hair. If you check my hair, you would still see that there are some irregularities, especially in the size. Some of them may be a little bit smaller than others, but what you want to do is to try as much as possible to make sure that the size is equal and that it's not too visible. And you want to also take note of the back of your hair when you are trying to cut your hair, so that you don't cut the back too much, because the size of the hair at the back is shorter than what is at the front. So if you cut it using this same line and you don't streamline it to become like a pencil, this place is going to be fat, and then when you go down, when you're getting to the back, it becomes thinner and gets thin to the back of the hair. If not, your hair is going to be jumpy at the back, and you do not want to have that. This is not the only style for your all back cornrow. There's another one that you can do for your hair, but this is the basic and the most common all back cornrow style. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to like if you've not already done that. Hit the subscribe button if you've not already subscribed to my channel, and don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section down down below. As I said at the beginning of this video, put on your post notification, guys, so that you get notified when I post another video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a wonderful week, have a great time, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.